Good morning, guys. Captain Dylan Hubbard here at Hubbard's Marina. Hopefully you're ready to see a big pile of fish, and hopefully you're ready for our Sunday night live stream show. That's tonight at 8:30 p.m. We're going to be giving away plenty of free fishing trips, giving away plenty of free tips and tricks. We're going to be answering your questions live during that show. That's every Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Hopefully you can join us for that. It's live on our Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram pages. We're going to take you to the back deck of the Florida now and show you guys how that 39-hour fishing trip did. The guys just got back. Captain Brian and the boys have a nice big old pile of fish here, and they've got a nice big old wahoo as well. So let's show you guys what they caught. Nice grade of fish, a lot of red grouper, plenty of nice big gag groupers, some big red snapper, and one little surprise. There it is, nice big old wahoo on the troll. Captain Brian, do you know what he got that wahoo on?
Pretty sure he had a hook in his mouth, Dave.
A hook in his mouth. There it is, guys. Captain Brian's joke of the week early.
I don't know, ask Craig.
Craig, what'd you get the wahoo on?
Same Nomad I've had for the past 8 months. I haven't even changed my
The Nomad DTX or the Bonita style one?
purple and pink and white.
It's got the bill on it? It had the bill on it? All right. It's got the bill on it? All right. So the Nomad DTX Minnow in pink and white got that big old wahoo. The gag bite was going well for us. Got about 35 keeper red grouper, about 25 big keeper gags. The red snapper bite was a little picky, but through the night they did well on the big mangrove snapper. And we got Joe, who's going to tell us a little bit more about the first-hand experience here. Looks like you guys did pretty well, huh, Joe?
Yeah, man.
Turn the camera the wrong way.
Yeah, bite was great.
Yeah, bite was great. Through the nighttime, I heard you guys had a good bite, like second stop.
Yeah, the first stop we just got a good anchor heading and caught a few nice fish. The second stop popped off. Big mangoes, big gags. We caught 20 plus red groupers on the first spot, I bet.
Wow. Yeah, what was the
big squall came through and the fish were just chewing.
Yeah, so that bad weather through the nighttime, that big squall. Friday
yeah.
night was rainy here, and offshore it was the same, huh?
Yeah, a lot of rain, a lot of wind, but the fish were on fire.
Nice. What was the hot bait? Do you recall?
Cut bait.
Cut bait?
I bet we caught probably 90% of all these fish on thread fins.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a few live baits go out. I think John Martin got a big gag on a live bait, but I would say probably most of these fish were on the thread fins. We used a lot of squid this trip too.
Is that a blackfin or is that a bonita?
It's blackfin.
Blackfin.
Yeah, this dude was tangled up under the boat, the biggest thing we've ever seen. We had to cut him and I hand lined him in. Richie gaffed him.
Nice. And that was while we were bottom dropping?
Bottom fishing, thread fin, yep.
Oh, you ate a thread fin on the way down. Very cool,
big
man.
mangoes too, man. Nice size. They're just buried under these snappers.
Some big mangroves. Yeah. What do you think the biggest mangrove was?
Probably
7-8 pounds?
Yeah, 8. I would say probably 8 pounds.
Nice.
Lots of red groupers, lots of gags. We caught gags during the day on every spot.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Looks like a killer trip. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, guys, let's do this thing. Number 7.
All right, well, you guys heard it from Captain Joe there. They had a great trip. Captain Brian was running this one, and they did real well on the mangroves through the night, and even into the daytime. The gag grouper were consistent for us. We had a really good red grouper stop at night, and then also during the day too. Got a beautiful start to the day here this morning inside Johns Pass as we get ready to head out on our 10-hour all day. We've got our 5-hour half day leaving later today. We've got another 39-hour fishing trip going out too. Tons of stuff to do here inside Johns Pass at Hubbard's Marina. We just finished up our National Marine Fisheries meeting this week, and we'll be talking a little bit more about that through the week and through tonight's live stream show. We have some good news on our red grouper. Luckily, the council pushed through this amendment that will essentially kind of solidify a more stable red grouper season for next year instead of really cutting it short like they could have. So that's good news there from that council meeting. We also saw some good information about our Seafire electronic logbook reporting program that requires us to hail out and hail in on our long range and day trips, and virtually any trip. Anytime the boat leaves the dock, we have to hail out, tell them what trip we're doing, how long it is, when we're going, when we're coming back, and how many people we have, how much the trip costs, all this information. And then when we get back in, we have to tell them what we caught and kept, what we caught and released, a lot of information, all to make our fishing trips and our industry more accountable, sustainable, and hopefully provide us more access in the long run. Once we can more fully utilize our quotas and monitor our quotas in real time. That's the goal here, guys, is to make sure that we're not only sustaining our resource, but fully accessing that quota instead of setting a season and some weather comes and trips get canceled and then the season ends and we haven't caught all the fish in our quota. We'd much rather fish all the way up to our quota like the commercial sector does. And the only reason they can do that is through their vessel monitoring systems and all the strict reporting that the commercial sector has to do. Every ounce of fish is accounted for. So we're working towards that same accountability on our charter and party boats to be able to achieve that better access in the long run and more sustainability. So good things to come on the horizon in fisheries management. You've seen the catch. We've done really well out here. We're going to get ready to do our Real Animals radio show call in. Remember, that's on 620 WDAE in the Sunday morning show from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. 620 WDAE. And I'm going to be a host on the shows Saturdays from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. on 970 WFLA with our good buddy Captain Mike Anderson. So make sure you check out the Real Animals on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Give them a like, follow, subscription, and hopefully we'll see you inside Johns Pass at Hubbard's Marina. This week is a little bit turbulent. We're seeing some 3 and 4 footers during the daytime offshore, which isn't bad for our 39-hour trips, but the Flying Hub 2 is really kind of struggling with this weather, which is annoying and frustrating to say the least. No one wants to take you fishing more than we do, but unfortunately we don't have control over the weather, guys. So it is a little bit bumpy at the start of this week. The end of this week after about Thursday looks real good through the weekend. Hopefully it'll stay like that. Wednesday looks doable, so we should get out our Wednesday extreme trip as long as weather stays the same. But tomorrow, Tuesday, and Thursday looks a little bumpy offshore, like I said, around 3 to 4 foot, which is nothing for the Florida on our 39-hour trips, but it's enough to make the Flying Hub 2 take a little bit of a pause on these offshore trips. So that's what we're looking at. Hopefully you'll join us tonight for the live stream show where we're going to be talking more about what we're seeing, what's going on, and hopefully we'll see you out here on the dock for some fishing. Don't forget, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy. Thanks for tuning in this morning, guys. Have a great day and tight lines.